My name is Morongwe Rallele. I'm 55 years old. I grew up in a village called Nanparela in Limpopo. And then I have my siblings. They are 8. I'm the 9th one. My father was a principal at a Sadu school in Limpopo. So I started to go to Sadu school primary at the age of 4 because I was crying for my father when he goes to school. Then I went to a secondary school called Makangwani Secondary School, the same village, Nanparela. Then I finished my grade 8 there. Then I went to Karabi High School at Mulej, Limpopo. So from there, then I came to Gauteng somewhere in 1989. Before I came here, 1989, my father passed on in 1988. So it was a bit hard for us to go on with the studies. So I got married somewhere in 1992. So I was just a housewife, staying with the children. Somewhere in 2007, that's when I separated with my husband, and then I was alone with the children. Then I struggled with them so bad, school fees and everything. And then until when I decided that no, I have to go to school. I went to school. I tried to get some loans there and there for me to go to school, but it was hard. So my elder brother introduced me to Fundi because I wanted to be a teacher, but it was not easy for me to be a teacher. When my brother introduced me to Fundi, I was 45 years old. Other people thought that when you are 45, you can't do anything because they think the brains now, they can't grasp anything. But I managed to complete my degree within 3 years at Northwest University. On the other side, when I was still busy struggling, I had a business of renting. I will talk to maybe the owner of the house so that he can give me the house to take care of that house. And then I put people inside to rent. Then they sublet on me. Then me, I will pay the rent to the owner of the house. The rest of the money is the income that I have. When I started to get my first job, it was in 2013. I was at Walter Sisulu Primary School. I was a grade R teacher. That's where I started to say, let me go and study so that I can go to the mainstream. Because to be a grade R teacher, you are still under a contract. You are not employed permanently. And then 48, I got the permanent job here at Morongwe Primary School. Oh, you know, being a teacher, it's a very, 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 I don't know how to explain it. It's very good because when you get inside that gate, you forgot everything. Then you concentrate on them. They are loving, and then they make you feel good. And then when you teach them, you know, it's like even if maybe sometimes you have a depression or stress or something of that nature, when you are with them, all those things, you forgot about them. You concentrate on them. The first time when I get to this field of teaching, and then I joined this something that we called Segarona. So I joined Segarona. Then I used to work with some few learners to do that Segarona. Segarona, they dance, they sing, and they sometimes poems and things like that. You know, I just wrote a poem for them, and then we went for the competition, and then they got number 1, and then we came back with trophies. That was my first experience in the field. Best moment as a teacher in my classroom, it's when we are dealing with life skills. because there you can be able to see these kids and then their, what can I say, the gift they have. You understand? What they can do in life, because we have performance. If they perform, you can see if this one can be a singer, this one he can dance. And then when we go to drawing, you can see which one can be able to draw things like that. And then when we go out for outside play, and then with ball, netball and football, things like that, that's where you can be able to see each and every learner where it belongs. They're not calling me ma'am, they call me mama, because they are like my children. I feel them so much. I feel them so much. When I'm with them, I feel like I'm with my children. I don't want anything bad about them. If you want to study, you can just study, especially with this Fundi, because Fundi, it really helped me when coming to studies, for me and for my children as well, because my 4 kids, they also used Fundi for their studies. I will advise especially these young ones who doesn't know the direction, who doesn't have any direction, that they can just come to this field of teaching. And then, because the experiences that I have here in teaching, it's very good, especially with us, the mothers, because you go out with your children when they go to school. When they come back from school, you also come back with them. So I think that is a very good qualification for us. My next journey is that I want to see myself at the Department of Education. At the Department of Education, as one of my courses, it's ELSIN. I did ELSIN inclusion. So when I go there to the Department of Education, I want to be on their side of facilitating at schools to help the children. There's the children who are in need, special kids, and then those who have barriers to learning and all that. That's where I want to be.